Hi, this is DH Dunn, and this is my annual Father's Day video where I record American Truck Simulator for my dad. The only reason I'm recording this intro is because of this. I forgot to comment on it in the video, and I think my dad and my mom will probably see this and worry. I banged myself on a piece of furniture about a week ago. And it was not that bad. It wasn't that bad at the time. Doesn't even hurt anymore. You know, it's just a bruise thing. But I didn't want them to worry, so that's in here. That's in here as well. For everybody else, yep, this is my annual Father's Day video for my dad and anyone else who likes American Truck Simulator and seeing me drive very, very badly. Here we go. Hi, this is DH Dunn, and this is me operating the program, which is a Father's Day tradition here at this channel. And I want to say hi to my dad, as this is his Father's Day video. So, my father does not play games, but he does operate a program, and this is the program he operates, and he loves this program that he operates, and I am not good at it, but once a year I take it out. And we deliver something somewhere. So we have some tires. And the tires either need to go from Bakersfield, California to San Diego, or they need to go from San Diego to Bakersfield, California. One or the other. I'll eventually figure out where we are. And I think that's a long trip. Seems like, I don't know. I don't know where Bakersfield is. So, I think that, oh my God. Okay, we're moving. All right. So we'll chat as we're doing this. Why don't they ever start you where you can just get out? Why? Sir, you probably should move. Now, I'm starting direct. Oh, God, this is like a long load, too. Why did I pick this? This is terrible. I started out at this screen because the menu screens for this game are extremely loud. And I didn't really feel like spending half an hour fiddling with music and stuff. To be honest, I wanted to get this done yesterday, and it just did not happen. So we're doing it live. Oh, wow, this looks good. This looks very clean. I feel like we are rocking it here. We might run out of gas. I don't know all the meters and where to watch them. So my father spent some number of decades, we won't get into the details, not as a professional driver, but as a professional driver. A fact he would frequently remind us of. And my father loved to drive. Still does, as far as I know. Loves cars, loves vehicles. Not a lot of that fell down the tree. Oh, I have new mail. That's nice. I don't think either my sister or I are big car lovers. But fortunately he was. And he is, and that was his job. Now, what's in this little Mr. Cashew? An entire store just about cashews? That's kind of crazy. My Kitchen, Mike's Bistro. I love stuff like this. I love looking at the little fake names and stuff. All right, so we supposedly need to take a right turn here. I fear for anyone in my way. I really do. Including that guy. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. That's on me. Okay, we're going to be taking a right turn here. We are in San Diego, I believe. Now, my father drove my mother, my sister, and a family friend from Massachusetts to San Diego to see me graduate boot camp. And I can't imagine. I cannot. As a New Englander, I cannot imagine driving that far. Driving that long. I think they took their Ford diesel Tempo because there was this brief flirtation with diesel-powered cars in the late 80s. I believe they sold 3. And he had one of them. This car was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It was so The engine was so loud. At the time, I think diesel fuel was cheaper than gasoline. I don't know what happened and what changed, and, you know, the world is a very different place than it was then. But this, you could hear, you know, we lived in one town, and we would know when Dad was getting close to getting home because 2 towns away, we would hear him coming in. I believe he also got a bus horn or a train horn for the thing. That might be a joke memory that became a real. How long is this light? Jesus, there's no one coming. Can we go? I have a hot shipment of tires here that needs to be getting to Bakersfield. Somewhere there's like a semi truck or something with no tires because we're okay. It's time to go. If you're taking it, okay, good thing you're going straight there, buddy. Look, give him a little honk there. That's our horn. I don't accept that. That's not a cool horn. That's a joke horn. That's a beep beep. So, as is often the case, this video will have lots of discussions of my father and vehicles and stuff. My father was a bus driver for many years. Not a city bus driver. He drove passenger buses, like what you would consider most listeners would consider like a Greyhound. Mostly from Springfield, Mass, to either Boston or New York. So a lot of driving through Connecticut, a lot of driving on the Mass Pike, a lot of driving in New York, a lot of going into the Port Authority, which is the big, huge bus terminal in New York. And I've been to all those places. I remember there was a place in Times Square he used to take me when I would go, because I'd like to ride with him on the bus when I was a kid. And I guess I was easily entertained. It was a nice, quiet space, really, to be honest. I really always liked it, always found it relaxing. He would take me to this place called Jack's Joke Shop, and I thought it was the most amazing store in the history of the world. And it was just, I believe the store was about 9 feet wide and 10 feet deep. Like, it was like a closet. But it had all joke stuff, like garlic gum and Groucho Marx glasses and just things like that. Like, it just had all this joke stuff in it, and he would take me there. It was great. Control's pretty intuitive. I assumed the D-pad on my controller would be the directional. Now, can I go right on red here? I feel like this is happening, so maybe pull into the arcade here quick. Yeah, I don't know that I'm stopping. I guess I'm stopping. This looks very San Diego, to be honest. Coffee break. Right there. Nice coffee. Freeway entrance. I do not like the tightness of this turn, but we pulled it off. Okay, so here's how things work when I go on the highway. I just go on the highway. And if anybody's in that lane, I feel bad for them. They need to get out of the way, because I'm going to need most of this highway. I can't see my speed. Okay. 35. Okay, so we gotta do this for 213 miles? Good heavens. $211 miles, alright. We're gonna need to do better than 45. How the hell can I get pulled over if I'm only going 45? So one of the things, just randomly, that I thought I would bring up during this little road trip, something I haven't brought up in previous years, because I have brought up the bus stuff in previous years, is, hang on, I'm going to screw this up, I think. Why is the red line in many places? How could I be going both ways? All right, I'm just going to go this way. Why would they make this loop? This is nuts. That does look, that is San Diego. That's San Diego. There's the Coronado Bridge. Wow. This is impressive. Like, I know where I am. That's freaking cool. I lived in San Diego for 4 years. Well, I lived on the ship. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why would you pass me? Why would you pass me? You're gonna die, and it's on you. You knew the risks. This is totally San Diego. This is very, very impressive. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So kind of out of nowhere, I was like, what are things about Dad that I haven't talked about? And I came up with The Ballad of Maggie and Charlie. This is a song that my father used to sing to us. My father would sing a lot. Sing in the car. We used to sing in the car all the time. Just something about a barrel of money or something. We would sing that one, and like older songs. That all went away. I don't know what happened, but there was a time when we would sing in the car, which was funny. But anyway, he would sing this song called Maggie and Charlie. I'm not going to sing it, but I will recite it to you. So Maggie and Charlie went out to catch flies. Maggie gave Charlie a pair of black eyes. Said Maggie to Charlie, "Do you want any more?" "No," says Charlie. "My eyes are too sore." We are going over the Coronado Bridge. I'm extremely excited about this. So growing up, I thought that was just a song, like row, row, row your boat. You know, I didn't know it was a thing. This is apparently family history. This is like real people, really related to my father. And apparently they would go out and catch insects or something. I don't know. I don't know what catch flies means. Seems like house flies. You could catch those at home. You don't need to go out there. House is literally in the name. And then, I don't know, I guess physical violence would ensue. I don't know. But it's funny how that is an aircraft carrier. We should see, like, 32nd Street. Yeah. Holy cow, it's 32nd Street. My ship was right over there. We're going to crash. My ship was over there. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I'm so glad I picked San Diego. That's so neat. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. Wow, wow, wow. I went under this bridge 100 times. Very iconic Coronado Bridge if you ever go to San Diego. You won't miss it. There's the Coronado Hotel. It should be off to the left. I can't stop to see it. If this is a toll booth, I really feel bad. Because I'm going, oh gosh, we have to slow down for the toll booth? I don't know. I think we pulled it off, actually. Do I have to stop at the toll booth, or do we have, like, Easy Pass? Well, nothing happens, so I don't know. Hey, what do you think you're doing there, buddy? Yep. Why are we... What? Why are we doing this? Are we going back over the bridge? This is insane. This is insane. Why are we doing this? Okay, everyone. Your life is over. I'm sorry. Why would we have a light here? Also, I need both lanes for this, people. This guy in front of me, he knows what I'm talking about. Sure, I'll put my directional on. Me and red car, man. If we're going back over the bridge, that's just nuts. I don't understand. Put the air conditioning on. That would really make it be like my dad was here. My dad would run the air conditioning in any vehicle he was in, regardless of time of year. You know, Christmas trip to see the grandparents, here comes the air conditioning. My dad believes that if you keep everybody cold, they're quiet. They're too busy freezing. They can't. Why are we going back over the bridge? I mean, I was excited to see it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm getting farther away from Stockton, California, or wherever it is I was supposed to go. Look, you need to move faster. Okay, I can't move faster. The Naval Air Station off the left, can't really look at it without crashing. All right, full disclosure, we may not make it all the way to Stockton, California. I don't know. We've used a quarter of a tank of oil. I don't know which one of these is gas. I think it's the one on the below the 15. The tachometer? Is that the tachometer? I swear to God, they're sending me back the way I came. Maybe I took a wrong turn. Oh, there it is. I'm at half a tank. I haven't even gone anywhere. All right, maybe we're just taking this out for a spin. These guys are getting ahead of me because they know they'll be needed. By the way, yeah, I'm speeding, but so are they. I need this lane. Excuse me. It doesn't seem to be, either I haven't hit anyone, seems unlikely, or it's not dinging me for crashing into people like it used to. Which could really help me make money. Okay, now we're on this side of San Diego. Maybe we had to do this to get around San Diego. That seems nuts. That seems nuts to me. Okay, everyone, you guys are just doomed at this point. I am so bad at this game. It is kind of relaxing. I could see putting on a podcast or, you know, some music and just kind of cruising around in this, but I can't see being good at it because I don't think I could work hard enough to be good at it. I you know, because I'm goal oriented, so I'm just like, okay, so we got to go there. Good, let's go. I should do one. Because the only two cities in California I know well are San Diego and Santa Clara. Or San Jose, basically. Not specifically Santa Clara, although I do know Santa Clara well. Like, why didn't they just have me get on the highway here? It looks like that's where I came from. That's nuts. You people are nuts. So 70 is max power for this thing. It can't do more than that. And for some reason, the speed limit's 55. Come on. In Maine, it's 70. The only ding I would give this graphically is this is a bit too green for California. California is very brown. Maybe that's just my memory. It was a long time ago. There's also nowhere near enough cars. California is non-stop traffic. It's insane. At least around San Jose. Like 93, 95 around Boston, it's got nothing. Nothing on San Jose. Now, what time is it? It's 11 at night? How is that possible? Boy, that's a bright moon up there. Maybe that's when I'm going to get there? That's when I'm going to get there. Okay, it's 7:15. All right, I got it. I got it. I want to hit somebody just to see if you do get dinged for it. Oh, the choppers are up there. They're looking for me. Oh, they're gone. Can I just bump into you just a little bit? Just a little bit. Okay, all right. Okay, well, now we know. Okay, that was a little bit more than I expected. Now we know. That was actually extremely impressive, and I'm very happy with it. Now we know that, yeah, they do still ding you, so maybe a couple $100. I don't know. That went way worse than I thought. Headlight usage offense. I don't even know where to put them on. Oh my god. No! Help! 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 I was trying to put the headlights on. That was cameras. Cameras. Okay, we're back. Okay. Maybe H is headlights. Nope, that's horn. H is horn. Los Angeles has been discovered. I discovered it. L for lights. L might be for lights. I think it is. Now I don't know if they're on or not. I really, really, really liked how that car went flying. That was very, very funny. Oh, that was great. So, man, the cops just don't care, man. You can just speed as much as you want in this game. This is great. The game, I think, is louder than I want it to be. Whoa! I looked over. Oh, yes! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was me. Vehicle malfunction. Check vehicle condition. That's fine. I went to look at my recording software. Yeah, I do think the volume on this isn't going to be great, and I apologize for that. Hey. This does not mean you guys can take over. Still my road. This might be it, though. I think I broke it. So I did have a couple things I wanted to say before I wrap this up. For Dad, it's been a tough year. He's had some downs and some ups, and I'm really impressed with how he's dealt with that. And, you know, both with personal stuff and then the world and just everything, how things are going. You know, he's hanging in there, and he's made some tough choices. He's grown, and, you know, to grow at any age is impressive. I think when we stop growing, that's when we start getting old. And on that level, he's not old yet. Whoops, we needed this exit. Excuse me, pardon me. And yeah, you know, I mean, something that I definitely learned from him is, you know, you do what you need to, you take care of your people. I went the wrong way. There's nothing I can do now. So, we're just going to roll with it. You know, you do what you need to and you take care of your people. And those are things that he has always done. And, you know, he is, as he's aging, there are things that you have to do when you age. And some of them aren't fun. And he is doing them. And I'm very impressed and proud. And I think he's doing awesome. So I'm going to go on to Alameda Street here. And maybe pull into the Denny's? Or the Dunkin'? This looks like a Dunkin'. Is this a Dunkin'? Nope. It's Dirk's Crispy Chicken. Alright, well, this sounds like a good place to wrap it up. I'm going to go in and get some chicken. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I want to say Happy Father's Day to my dad and to all dads out there. I am also a dad, and my kids are dads. Both my boys are dads. So Happy Father's Day to them as well, as I am a son and a dad and a grandpa and all those things. And it's very, very cool. That is going to do it for this one. Happy Father's Day to my dad and to everyone out there. I will be back tomorrow with the regular normal stuff. And I hope you all have a great Father's Day. See you next year. Bye-bye.